Erica, Lisa from Denver has a question live for you.
Hi, question. So I just received my stimulus check in my bank account. One, what are the rules surrounding that? And two, is my ex entitled to any of those funds?
So Erica, just make sure you've got it. Stimulus check in the bank account. Who's entitled to what? What's going on for Lisa?
So this is an unprecedented situation, right? And currently there is no order that I'm seeing when people are receiving the funds as to who the funds are automatically allocated to. Now, there are some individuals who are seeking a court order prior, right? They're getting an order either prior to the stimulus funds getting there, or they're filing an order, a request for an order shortly thereafter, asking the court to either have those funds held in trust or have them allocated accordingly. Now, if you received the funds, it was based off of your tax return. So absent a court order, you're going to want to make sure that you are having a common sense approach to it, right? Talking to your accountant and finding out, okay, what does this really mean to me? Is this essentially just my tax refund that I'm going to get in the future and I'm just getting it now, right? Or finding out, okay, is this really something that my ex might be responsible for paying in the future, depending on how you filed and how you will file and claim your children in the future. So the first thing I want you to do is contact your accountant to find out what it means to you and how the stimulus funds will be treated in the future. Then you have to look at your court order and make sure there's not a provision that specifically states how additional income might be allocated. For example, there might be an order that any additional funds that somebody receives over a certain amount has to be held in trust. But absent a court order, I would just make sure that when you use the funds, document the use of the funds and make sure that you're focusing on using those funds for the benefit of the child so that you can present to the court, yes, you received the funds, but you use them for the intended purposes.
Yeah.